bro, the movement's perfect. Keep them. Stay right
Yeah.
there, bro. Don't move.
All right, I'm about to play this intro.
Huh?
We're over here tapping in with KWJT, Puget Sound from space. I'm over here
guys
with
are over
Corey.
here.
You're tapping in with Tavares and sliding with Solana.
All right, you guys, you already know what the fuck going on, man. Whole lot of KWJT shit, man. It is a blessing to be here. I'm with my brother, my favorite person in the world. Two things, man. I love to start the show off with a whole lot of love for the past groovers who's been tapping in, just keeping this boat floating, man. We truly appreciate you guys. So continue to show that love, and we got a lot of cool things coming for y'all. Two, if you're tapping in for this episode, you're a new groover, we truly would appreciate if you would hit our subscribe button on this YouTube channel.
Come on.
You see us floating around, going crazy, brazy, AZ. We just had a weekend full of fun, so you might hear about it. But please tap that subscribe button. We would love you for to join the family and the gang.
Before we do go in, also stream us.
Yes, yes.
We're on all Apple, all the Googles, Apples, the Spotify's. That kind of helps with like actually being a podcast if niggas stream us instead of watching us on YouTube alone. So if you do both, you moving around, go back and forth, catch yourself up. We would definitely appreciate that.
Ooh, I love a little Corey in the intro. That's amazing. And then without a further ado, you guys, let me introduce this week's guest. We got Curtis in the building. We also got All Pro Go, man. Hello.
What on, man?
Hey, I'm good today. I'm good now.
Are you good?
I'm good now. Let me be honest. I'm good now.
What happened, bro?
I was on 405 in like the worst traffic alive.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Traffic might be my biggest pet peeve, bro. I could have the best day ever.
Yes.
Driving and then get stuck in traffic. Now I'm hot, bro. Mood ruined. I'm cussing.
Exactly.
And everything's blown, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Bro.
Yeah, Corey had called me. He was like, man, brother, I don't know about today, brother.
I left my house at 11:30. I got here at 1:30.
Yeah, no.
And he lives in the Highlands.
You just turned an hour into what could have been 15 minutes,
Bro.
20 minutes,
Bro, I was really so hot. I was like, all right, it's cool. But then I'm like, I'm running out of gas. And I'm like, nobody's moving. And then I'm like, what time is it? I'm like, it's 12:30. I've been in this car for an hour. I'm still in Renton. That's what pissed me off. I was like, I've gone like two miles. And I was like, nah, I'm good. I got off and then I hit this. I was on a back street that went to a park and then went to a neighborhood.
What?
Bro, there was no way to like get through the city. I had to get back on the highway. I called Tavares and I was like, bro, I was like,
He said, brother, I'm there, but I don't know about today, bro.
My energy's off, bro. I don't know if it's conducive.
But
That's crazy.
Nah, but he made it. He freaking made it,
Yeah, I
and
appreciate
we're
you, bro.
here. We're recording. We're podding.
I can't lie to you, the taco saved me. There was this little taco spot. I was like, all right, let me see. And then everyone outside was Mexican, everyone inside was Mexican. So I was like, it's buzzing.
Yeah.
Like this finna change my whole mood. I had a bite of one and I was like, all right. I can go to the episode.
I like traffic. That's man,
Hey, yo, you're with
Let me hear it.
I'm telling you, look, traffic. I cut on the beat. I get to writing. I get to my mind be so. When the traffic slow down, I'll be cool. I'm like get on, have a business meeting. I'm not really tripping, like I be saying, like it be little shit like that I appreciate. They be like, man, this is cool. Sometimes if I gotta get somewhere, like if I'm in a rush, then I be kind of like annoyed. Yeah. But I live way like deep north, like damn near by Marysville.
Oh yeah.
So I be in traffic a lot.
Yeah. That's actually a great way to look at it. Yeah.
I would look at it like that, but I'm like, bro, I be so busy and got to get to places, do this, do that, bro. I'm like, oh, you throwing me off, bro. I needed that extra 10 minutes, 20 minutes. You just set me back, bro.
To just get to where I was going.
Have me mad.
It's kind of insane too because like Seattle traffic is like it's egregious. It's like around the city, but like when you get in the city, like it's cool, and you're like, bro, why was I in there 40 minutes? And it took me 5 minutes to get off my exit. I don't know.
My thing is,
there's a lot of
what we're doing is going straight.
Yes.
And on the I don't understand freeway traffic outside of an accident, bro.
Yeah.
There's no lights. we're all going the same way, and it's supposed to be going 60.
Exactly.
So how is it I'm going 20 right now on I-5, bro, and I'm on the far left lane? Come on, I'm not even in the slow lane, bro.
I'm not merging.
Bro, it's crazy.
No, it's definitely one of those things where I'm like, I was like that today. I was sliding, I was doing 60, and then I'm like, all right, hit a little bit of traffic. I'm like, cool. I was listening to a podcast anyway, so I was like, I'm straight. And then I'm like, I'm really listening to the podcast. I'm like, I shouldn't still be on this part of the highway, like this far. This nigga's telling his whole life. Like, I know this nigga at this point.
Yeah.
I should be at my destination, if not like closer. And I was like, damn. I cut it on. I was like, oh, it's been an hour. I've been listening to this shit for an hour. It was sick.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
The only bad thing I don't like, cause like, I'm famous for like, I'd be like 5 minutes away. So like I'm pulling up. I'm right here. So then if I say that, then I just run into some traffic, and I'd be like, damn, man. I
should have calculated that part. That's just almost like when you're on the plane, bro, and you're asleep, and you're like, or you watch a full movie, you're like, yep, as soon as the movie's over, we gotta be there by now. Then you wake up, or the movie's over, and you look at the little thing, you still got 3 hours left, you like, bro, hell, dog. I'm trying to get out of here.
I really slept. But thank you guys for showing up. I'm glad I showed up. The tacos helped everything. For me, this is really cool because I've known you for hella long, Curtis, and I've watched you like kind of change a lot of shit since you came back from college and really like grow within the last like I would say COVID times, but like really locally, really put your name behind a lot and really stamp a lot. We were talking about it before the cameras cut on, but I wanted to know, or I want you to tell the viewers, like, what kind of put that battery in your back after school to like come home and do an event, like not only an event but a festival. You know what I mean?
Right. Really, bro. It's just like the ignorance that couldn't be out there, and I don't say ignorance in a negative term. Like ignorance is just the fact of not knowing. So being out in Virginia, all the way over there in the East Coast, and you got to think about it. Virginia and my school in Hampton was just a central spot. So it's just a whole bunch of people from everywhere, bro. You got up north, you got down south, you got the Midwest, you feel me? So it's like you have all these demographics that come together for this one common cause. And so it's like me coming from Seattle, I'm a minority again. Like, you feel me? And now I'm shifting from being a minority color-wise, you feel me? Being from Seattle is predominantly white over here. All the schools I went to is predominantly white. Now I'm going to be a majority. However, I'm still a minority because it's not that many. It's only 3 of us who were from Seattle that was at the school at the time. And Shaylon's one of them, my best friend.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shay. And Jolie. Everybody knows Jolie as well. So we all went out there. So that's 3 people in one class. I think we might have had like 2 upperclassmen from Seattle, but we knew them, but we didn't see them like that. We didn't interact with them. And so like for me, bro, wherever I go, I'm repping Seattle, bro. I don't care, bro. I love Seattle so much, bro, and love where I'm from. So I sport that, and I wear it on my sleeve. So when you're in my house, bro, my house, I'm not going to hold you. Once me and Shaylon got an apartment, it was over, bro. Parties every weekend. Man, shut it down. You feel me? So, but when you come to my house, because it was never nobody not there, you feel me? So you're going to listen to what we're listening to. And we're slapping Two-Paid, Mike Jack. We're slapping all Seattle stuff. And so they'll come over like, bro, who are these guys, bro? You guys just sound like Cali niggas, bro. Everything sounds the same. But bet after that 3rd or 4th time, you hearing that song, you're like, hey, who is this?
Yeah, exactly. He's
bro, it's kind of filthy.
Yeah.
You show a music video or 2, they see how we serve it, bro. And they're like, hey, Seattle really got some. Then they love our lingo, bro.
Yeah.
Like, love our lingo. They would think I'm speaking foreign out there. Like, bro, you need a dictionary. Like, what are you saying? I'm like, bro, this is just how we talk,
Was they calling you proper?
Huh?
Was they calling you proper?
Sometimes, but it's like I'll say filthy or something. Like my first time saying filthy, I'm like, bro, your shoes are filthy. He said, what? Dirty? I just got these. What are you talking about? I said, bro, not like that. Like, I like your shoes, bro. Those are filthy. That's a term of endearment where I'm from.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay. So they would always have to ask me, like, even just like when let's say we agree with something, like, man, come on.
Yeah.
For me,
Come on.
Listen, bro, they love that shit, bro. They love that shit. And even Cuddy, and that's like one of the reasons why I started going by it. Well, one, because like that, everybody knows Cuddy's cousin.
Yeah.
So that means family. That's a big thing for me. So I was like, all right, that works. But I would call everybody Cuddy so much, people was like really thinking that was my first name, bro. Like, they'll start calling me that. By the time my senior year, I walk through campus, like, oh, Cuddy. I'm
Ooh,
like,
you had him say, everybody saying Cuddy over there.
That's the influence, bro. So I took that, and I'm like, bro, we got too much star power. We got too much going on back home for people not to know about it. So just like we were talking before we cut the cameras on, bro. Who's gonna do it?
Facts.
You feel me? Like, who's more neutral? Who's more like diverse as far as different populations, and whether it be street shit or fucking corporate with working with Converge and all that and those type of connections built. So I'm like, bro, I gotta utilize that, bro. And I'm always one to trying to put people on.
Yeah.
I'm like, you feel me? So I'm like, how can I do that best? I'm like, bet. The music scene is bumping. Majority of the people I came up with are now in music and good at the shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hold on, bro. Everybody got to play their part. You feel me? There's a point guard, shooting guard. You got Phil Jackson. I'm sorry, bet.
Yeah.
I like, my thing is bringing people together, have a great ass time. Think about everything I do, the festival, the party, now this concert.
Yeah.
It's bringing people together, bro, to have a good time, bro, and create memories that's going to last forever. So I was like, how can I do that? So that's why I did that festival, bro, Sleepless in Seattle. Brought that together. We had 13 artists, 15 some vendors, and packed out.
Yep,
the
vendors.
Yeah.
We haven't been to the amphitheater since high school. Throwing
Facts.
a damn Spody.
Facts.
Come on, bro. But an official event with the moving trucks with the. We had the booth with the interviews, backdrop, red carpet. You feel me?
Yeah.
More
Lights.
importantly, too, for our people, because people utilize that space sometimes, but like our people aren't able to.
And with that, bro, that it was all for the. I did that shit for free, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't charge nobody. It wasn't even. Not that it's about the money. Like, of course, everybody's trying to get the
Yeah.
bag, but like, I'm looking at the bigger picture, bro. I'm like, we need to support one another. So I'm gonna eliminate one more thing for you, bro. You don't have to pay. It's not an issue. All you have to do is bring yourself.
Yes.
Just bring yourself.
Promote it, you know?
All you gotta do is bring yourself, bro, and listen to what we have, bro. We're so quick. That's what makes it weird, bro, and baffles me about Seattle. If you go to LA, Atlanta, New York, you go to the club, I don't care if you're in the fucking elevator or the mall, bro. The music is from Atlanta. It's those people. They're not bumping nobody else outside of their people. They're the only one who want to slap everybody else's shit, want to slam like everybody else, want to take influence from this city to that city. Bro, we have our own shit to stand on, bro.
Facts.
We don't need nothing from nobody. It's literally up to us to now just wake everybody up, bro. It's Washington versus everybody, Seattle versus everybody.
You know?
Bro. Like, and not even on like some beefing. Just
No,
like,
it's
you
a
gotta
mentality.
respect us, bro. I'm tired of everybody feeling like they gotta leave in order to make it or make a name for themselves. Bet you're doing that here. Seattle and Washington, and what made you that artist that you are and what you're talking about in the songs.
It's
So these
here.
people that fuck with you from these other cities, fuck all that. Tell them to come here and
Exactly. I'm
Why are
throwing
you
shows.
leaving? And then when they come here, they have a good ass time. You know personally. Sauce, you guys had them turned up. The nigga didn't want to leave. They're finna buy a crib out here. Niggas don't even know Tyler the Creator's trying to get a fucking lake house in Bremerton right now, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas don't know. It's like Mafi said, bro. It's uncharted waters out here. And it's like, bro, somebody got to do it, my niggas. I'm like, if it ain't going to be, so I got to do it then.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to do it. So I just stepped up, bro, and did it. Like I said, I have no fear with this shit, bro.
Ooh wee. Man, I need to let a hand clap ring.
Come on.
Because we're in the business of just giving people their flowers, you know, in person and letting them know that the work that they're doing does not go unnoticed. I love the fact that you brought up what Go was doing recently. And then essentially while we're sitting across from each other and having a conversation, you do have an event that you are curating, getting prepared for. Do you want to talk about what you got going on and how you got All Pro Go involved?
For sure, we can get into it, bro. Pretty much, I'm putting on the largest local talent showcase of the year, or thus far, for real.
Right.
And it's called La Familia, the showcase. You feel me? And if you know your Spanish, La Familia is the family.
You know?
Like I said, bro, and it's Washington's family. You feel me? I was strategic as far as like the narrative of picking people from everywhere, bro, and bringing it all back together to tie back into my whole mission anyway. So that's why you have people from the South, from West, like from all over, bro, in all aspects, from the DJs to the MC. You feel me? So now every single part of Washington is represented. So now it has no choice but we're all coming together.
Facts.
Come support your hood, bro, like where you're from. And then now we can support each other together because we're all from this same spot. Like, yeah, our zip codes are different by the 2 numbers.
Exactly.
But it's like, you feel me? We're all the same here, bro. All trying to get to the same goal. We got to get out of this crab in the barrel mentality and just know that, bro, we can get there faster together than alone.
Facts.
So that's what I wanted to do with this showcase. It's going to be taking place at the Crocodile, December 29th. That's a Thursday. Everybody, it's all ages. So to the high schoolers, you guys listen to these guys. You guys are some of these guys' biggest supporters.
Facts.
But you don't get the opportunity to be able to see them perform because it's at a club or a lounge. So now here's an opportunity for you, a safe opportunity for you. We're taking all precautions.
You know?
We got metal detector security. We're not playing this, bro. And for those who like come out and are on that type of time, stay home. Or keep it cool, bro. We need 4 hours, 7 to 11, bro. No issues.
Yeah.
Come enjoy the people you slap when your homies aren't there because you feel like, hey, they might judge you for listening to a person. You rock with them anyways, bro.
Yeah.
Just come out, have a good time. Doors open at 7. Bass Kids is kicking it off as far as the music. You feel me? Shout out to Your Highness Jay. He's going to be hosting. We got, some of the top people on the card. We got All Pro, Mafia D, Make a Million, Mike Jack, PMO. You feel me? Pay Dig. Like, bro, that's I just say that alone, bro. I don't need to explain nothing else.
You know?
And then, like, you feel me? And then to keep it really hot and keep it Seattle, bro, we have an intermission. And we're going to settle it once and for all who has the Seattle gigs. You feel me? So
Hello.
It's an interactive. We're going to bring
I'm there.
some people from the crowd, 5 girls, 5
Groovy tapes.
males.
We going home with the trophy.
Hey, come on. And we going to crown who has the Seattle gigs, bro. So, Dieter, C. Malo, BJ, you feel me?
D-Lab,
you feel me? Like, all my guys who really put on, bro, and claim that. Not even claim, because, we know who the originals are.
You know?
You feel me? But it's just put on display, bro, to show our culture. Like, it's a competition, yeah, but no. It's an appreciation moment, bro. I love our culture. Let's continue. Music, dance, that's all in the same thing, bro. So let's put everybody on. Think about it. There's probably kids out there, bro. They never thought they're going to come up on the stage.
Exactly.
So now they're on stage. That's a memory to last forever, bro. We're going to have the Seattle Gigs competition, win a shirt, get your name rights, all the everything. You feel me? Then we're going to come back and just finish off the show. We got JC on the music as well. So that's why I said all aspects, bro. I didn't leave no stone unturned. You feel me? Made sure to tap in with everybody in every element that represents Washington. And that's what we going to do.
That's so fire. That's so fire.
man. Yeah, let's
City definitely need that.
I always love. I think the thing. Let me say it like this. I think one of your superpowers is the ability to actually like push that. Like not a lot. Like a lot of people are like for the city. A lot of people have friends in different like areas, move around the city. But you create a real avenue for people to be not only seen, but like. Yeah, come display your talent, and this might lead to us, like, blowing this city up. Like, your fan base is popping. Come do it for your state in a way that's, like, everybody around you is a cohesive thing. It's not you're so anti-crab in the bucket, and, like, it's so beautiful to see on display. Because there's a lot of people who say it. There's a lot of people who even, like, in their friendships do it. But you're doing it in a way that like materializes in money, and like there's no better way to get a bunch of people to agree on something. It's like, oh, this could if I could bring a videographer and really just record my set, this goes popping on YouTube tomorrow. I'm out of here off of like showing love in my city. It's beautiful. It's like it really creates the narrative. Like the high schoolers that'll be there will be like, oh shit, like everybody came out and like. Pay Diggs is on the front of our generation music tomorrow. Like there's like all of these avenues that get created just off of like everybody realizing like, nah, we all do this. Like we do 4 of these a year. Say that. Like you host 4 of these a year. There's no way you're not getting the middle America Washingtonian to come out and pop it if they're like, oh, these are happening all the time. Right. You know, like everyone's got a friend and it's safe.
That's the main thing.
And it's safe, you know? So like I love the way not only do you go to bat for here, but you really like show an avenue of like, nah, we can, not only can we all do this, it's smarter for all of us to do it. And now this is the 3rd event that you've like consistently shown like, nah, this is what makes sense. This is what works. This will be proven to work. It works everywhere else. So like, I really want to congratulate you and really stamp that. Like,
Appreciate that, bro.
you prove that it works, and like everyone should pay attention that like, if you can't rap and you got hella homies that can like, you can organize and you can like put a plan together and work at something. There's no reason that you shouldn't watch what Curtis is doing and be like, all right, I can do this on a small level, or I'm gonna meet Curtis an intern, and like next year when he does this, it's like I'm now a part of that, so I have the skills to do that. So I just want everyone watching, listening to like key in that like Curtis came home and was like, I got a plan to build something for the city, because it's like he could do this by himself. He could have had, I'm sure there's 1,000,001 connections he's made working with Converge to get anybody who's been in the city here to do it and have you guys like not be a part of it. Like the city will show up, but it's not like the city wouldn't feel as seen. So I do want to kudos that, and really do want to hone in on like, you're showing people that they could be seen and heard, and like really like it's really tangible now. It's really you can show up and be like, that high schooler could be like, I'm going home making beats. Everybody in this crowd need a beat from me. Like, you know, like that's what you instill just by you like seeing that it's not there and creating it. You know, and I do want to highlight that like that's what cultures build on. People like you who go out and like, I'm gonna forge some shit. Like, I like this shit. I know other niggas I know like this shit. There's gotta, like, not even for money, there's gotta be a way to keep doing this, and all the other shit comes. So I definitely want to show that.
I was just saying that same thing, man. Like, everybody wants to be a rapper or wants to be the guy that sings, but it's behind the scenes that make the difference. You just got like every popping culture, where it's Atlanta, LA, New York, they got so many just execs, you know, managers, A&Rs have just been around for so long that you probably never even see them. But people know who they are, and, you know, rappers come and go, you know, but people like, you know, actually taking the time to do that, like, that's what makes the culture. Then everybody's like, oh, man, Seattle's weak, or, you know, everybody want to fly somewhere else. And it's like, well, these other places, they're governed different. They got machines, they got structure, you know, like, so it's like if they throw an event, nothing's going to happen at this event because there's too much money tied in. There's too much invested in this event. Out here, it's like it'll be something, and this could be something monumental, and people would just crash out. Now it's like, okay, well, you part of the reason that the city sucks. You know what I mean? Like,
this is why it's that way.
Yeah, you know, you think it's, you know, you've been other places. You know, you've been where there's been, in the urban, the minority population is quadruple, you know, what it is here. And people will be out there having a good time and nothing will happen. Nothing. I'm talking about, and you go here and it might be
you plan for shit to happen.
It's a handful of niggas. You might got just a handful of niggas at one event and something happened. Something. So you're telling me that we can't govern a handful, but you can go over to LA or Atlanta and it'd be thousands. You're not about to go out there acting up. Why are you gonna do it in your hometown? Like, why are you gonna mess the culture up? You know, like, even if you're a rapper, like, if you're a rapper, you should be like an advocate of keeping these events safe. Because then they're gonna blackball you, they're gonna shadow ban you. You're not gonna be able to perform anything. They got that local stigma. They can't control themselves. You know, it's, you know what I mean. There's no money,
and they're ready to cut the ties off
Constantly.
Like they just want one reason to be like, oh, they cannot perform here anymore. They're not a liable performer. You know, they just want the one reason to happen for us to not be able to elevate and get to the next step.
That's crazy you said that though, bro, because that's so real, and that's why I'm like, with this process and through everything, bro, start to finish with this show. That's why I'm like taking it so serious, because it's like, bet. We got the opportunity. Like, I got a pinky toe in the door right now. You feel me? And it's like that shit can either A, get shut on my toe, or I can get an elbow in there and A, let some more people through. Because if you think they don't really want us in there,
Nah.
I'm thinking about the process alone.
It's been too long.
Come on, bro. I'm thinking about the process alone to even get the venue that we got. You feel me? That's a different story, but they don't. So it's like, why not take that and fuel you to like, I'm proving these niggas wrong.
Facts.
Fuck all that. They don't want us here. I'm finna make it. So now you're gonna want us every time. Because when we kill this show, and I'm saying when we do it, because it's gonna happen, ain't no ifs or hopes. I don't do that. All right. When we kill this show, and that's what I'm saying, the bigger picture and that hump you're talking about getting over.
Yeah.
Bet someone coming from Seattle will never have to worry about how do I get into a venue like a Crocodile or a Numos, or because first of all these guys talk.
Exactly.
Now, if we go in there, act right, and really like just be who we are, bro, naturally, forget the egos, forget all the bullshit, and just be who we are, and just let that culture and swag come out, bro. They're like, wow.
Keyword, be who we are naturally.
Bro, just be who we are naturally, bro. Because everyone fucks with us. Like, like if you go to any other city, state, whatever, they fuck with their vibe. Like, where are you from, bro?
Exactly.
Like, you don't act like a Cali nigga, but you do give a West Coast vibe, but you're not Portland, but it's Seattle, bro. And we can't escape it, bro. It's just in us, bro. And so we have to take advantage of this moment. And that's what I'm saying, looking at the bigger picture. Like, forget egos, forget lineup placement, forget all that shit, bro. If we just perform and do what we have to do, there's the window of opportunity is open for all of us, bro.
Yeah.
And there's no telling when it will close. And it might just keep growing and growing from there. Like, us doing this can lead to us doing something like a bumper shoot or something big. Like, it's little shit, bro. There's a reason behind everything. And it's like, after you do one thing, it leads to the next. It don't just stop there.
Facts.
So that's what I'm trying to get people to get, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this was all beautifully said. But you already know what time it is, brother. It's break time.
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys, we finna check on these cameras and keep it rolling.
Catchy show last night. Yeah. That's what bro was just.
I think it was a fight though. Was it
a fight?
I think it was just a fight.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so.
shoot the fair ones.
Yeah.
Gotta shoot the fair one. And
Just
that's
at
crazy,
least.
bro. And it's like, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like the way our climate is, bro, it's almost inevitable for nothing to happen. You can do it and try your hardest, bro, because there's some people who don't even care about the security, bro. They're going to try something.
Yeah.
You'll get it nipped quick, but they still tried it.
Yeah.
Bro. They still tried it. So that's what be like annoying, bro. But I'll fight. That's like, think about it. We had the day party, a little scuffle broke out.
Yeah.
And that's all that happened.
Back to function.
Back to function. We had such a good time. Niggas was mad at me because it ended early. Bro, we could have been in there till no, we could not have.
No.
All right, we couldn't.
And even if we could, like, you left with the memory that this shit was fun.
Come on, it's fun.
You gonna come back, and that's that's where we left off with. But like, I love that like your events are curated to like, I want more of these to happen, but like, people have to understand they're only gonna happen if they keep letting me into these places. Like, I love that like your connections that you've built are good, but how our city works, they're predicated on like who you have associated with it. So like, if you come out to an event, just know that it's easier to get shit happen if you are peaceful. If it's good, if I can go home, if a promoter can go home, if a club owner can go home, and they don't gotta pay property damage at the end of the night, they're more than likely having you back every time.
Keep them happy.
With this Soto would have us back at it, bro. They've never seen it done like that. If I could tell you how much money I made them that night.
No, but that was crazy because I think,
bro, if I could
that was a
tell
rooftop
you
spot.
How much money I made them
When did you do a
that
day
night,
party
bro.
here?
Huh?
When did you do a day party here?
Oh, I did it July 24th.
That was the one on the rooftop in Soto, right?
Oh, I did come to that on me.
Dude, I think he did it at the space where the golf tournament was.
Yeah. That's where it was.
That's insane.
Yes.
There was a
I missed out.
there was a festival in Tacoma.
Okay,
out.
that same day, right?
That same day, yeah. I was
B. Hayes was out there. He was like hosting or whatever, right?
Yeah, I performed out there. That's
Okay,
crazy.
yeah,
They was
yeah.
hitting me. I was like, man, come to. I was like, man, I gotta perform. They
Yeah,
kept
bro.
pushing the performance back.
Like, damn, I'm hot. I can't even make it.
We were having an amazing conversation before the cameras came on, but I was just noting to the groovers that, really commend the people that are willing to take the effort to make these events safe, and that is how the culture is going to continue to grow. Just because we have the people like you two to sit down and actually strategize, actually taking effort and consideration of like how these things are going to go down. How can I curate a safe night? I think that needs to be highlighted. You know, round of applause for people like you two, because to not only think of yourselves, we were talking about like money grab situations, but to even curate to the point where you're thinking of each and every guest and how they're having their night. That kind of selflessness needs to be portrayed to the rest of the community, because I feel like a lot of people are like disconnected from that. They're like, oh, they're just having these events to you know, upcharge the door, to come up, to charge me $20 a shot, you know, just for this, you know, event to either end in you know, something bad or, you know, something unfortunate. And the fact that you two are working and willing to put in those steps, we need to tell the fucking groovers, we need to tell the rest of our community, because we want to have fun, safe nights. We want to have those times where we can enjoy our favorite artists, our favorite people, you know, get to see our friends and family in another social event. Like, those are important. There was a long time in Seattle history where we weren't able to do that. And you know, that's unfortunate, but the fact that y'all and the team around you guys are coming together to actually make those happen, it goes without saying, like, you know, we appreciate those. Me as a party goer, you know, someone who is all like, man, I'm trying to get lit tonight. Like, what's the move? Like, you know, it's 2 a.m., it's 3 a.m. What's the move, brother? Wow. We're in the parking lot. What's the move? What we finna do? I just had the night of my life, you know, at an event Curtis threw, you know, at a show that All Pro Go was at, you know. Those stay with you as someone who is consuming the culture, you know, someone that is all like, oh, I'm here to enjoy this. Like, I don't forget those kind of things. I still don't forget the Sleepless in Seattle Festival, because you know, you reached out to me. This is the first time I was able to do something like that, and you treated me with care and respect. I still tell people to this day, like, someone from my own neighborhood, someone from my own community, you know, uplifted me, put me in that position, and then I was able to be in my neighborhood and perform, do the thing that I love. We just need more of that. Like, you know, you guys are doing that. It's just we got to keep it going. We can't stop. We can't stop for nothing.
Because it was your comments from that festival, bro, that really kind of like, and you don't even know that you did this for me, bro, but like reassured myself, like, all right, bet, bro, you're doing the right thing. Hearing you say that, and you're like, bro, like, I've seen other shows, I've did this and did that, and like, it was on a larger scale, and I still didn't even have the same type of experience or just like exposure that you give me here in our own backyard, bro. Like, there's established shit, and I didn't get this, bro. Like, you got us feeling like a superstar back here. The fact, like we talked about, bro, we're in Sewer Park and got a green room, and you can't even get in.
Facts.
If you don't know somebody, bro. You feel me? So it's like, that's when I'm thinking, like, right now I look at it like this. I forgot who said it. Matter of fact, it was Kiana Pickett. Shout out to her. She said, yeah, we're a small business right now, but we're big business minded. So that's how I try to carry it. I don't have it all right now, but I'm willing to risk the shit all to get there, because I think big, bro. I have a way bigger picture than all this shit. Like, I'm thinking bigger than beyond this show. But I just know it takes this show first to be able to get to that bigger picture. You feel me? So it's like, niggas just got to have that faith, bro. As much as I have, like, that's why I'm willing to I don't have no fear with it. I can put my name down on and just, hey, as long as I did all that I was supposed to do, exhausted all options, bro, I can't do nothing but like, just like, hey, that's it. You feel me? And I got it. And that's why I want the people to know, bro, just to, as much as I got that faith in y'all, in the city in itself, we just all have to have that. It has to be reciprocated, bro, and that's how we can keep doing these things. Like,
and the city just gotta figure out its true identity. Yep. Like, it's like I can't take pride in being somebody else. And like realistically, like, when you look at Seattle, you see a whole, like, you just see, like, we're emulating so many different things, like everything. You know what I mean? Like, nothing that you see is just like homegrown anymore. Like you may see it behind the scenes, but when people, dress it up for the public, it's like, they dress up as Chicago, as Sacramento, as Stockton, as, whatever's trending. And I don't, like, we wasn't really like a copycat place like that, you know what I mean? Like we had people, like, used to have people that was comfortable in their own skin. Like it was so many different type of people, so much diversity. And that's when other people came here, they loved it. You know what I mean? They was like, oh, this is what's up. Right. Because you just had that overall freedom of expression. Now it's like everybody's just everything. So people will come here, and it's like, this is what I do. Like when artists come here, I'm not trying to take them to where it's just hella niggas. Like I'm not trying to show them the same thing that I've seen other places. I'm trying to show them something different. So when they call, like, man, this, we got to get out here. This is, because who wants to come? Like, you're not going to leave a place like Sacramento or a place like Chicago and come to Seattle and want to be on the same security alerts, be on the same, like, you got to look over.
Right.
Like, no, this supposed to be you know what I mean? Like,
right. Supposed to enjoy this water, these green trees.
Exactly.
Talk to some
fresh air.
Like, and that's what all of them, like, and I think, like, a lot of these promoters, are people that get these artists from out here, and they don't really actually show them the beauty of Seattle. Like, they kind of, like, harbor them. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, because they want that importance. Like, oh, I was with Whoop Whoop, I was with. And it's like, you got to feed these people to the culture, because once you feed them to the culture, then they're going to feed the culture. Yeah. Now you boost the culture, you boost the economy. Everybody's important. Nice. There's no point of just being, like, important in a unimportant culture. Like you you the biggest rapper on a scene that nobody knows about. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like we got to keep feeding. We got to boost the algorithm. You know what I mean? Thanks. And it's like that takes everybody being who they really are. Like that's where we're gonna shine. We're not gonna get on being nobody else, because you get on here, you done killed 100 people. These kids are smart. They're gonna get on the phone. Like, man, 100 people ain't died, and you know what I mean. Like, they're gonna look. People gonna Google. So it's like when there's not that authenticity, it's not gonna resonate. You know what I mean? Like, that's when you get that real fan base, when people actually believe it. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna support our friends. We're gonna support, but when it's actually believable and you actually know, that's when it resonates more. You like, oh yeah, he really, he was really doing that. Even if it's this nigga was just UPS worker, like a meal, like
he was really exactly.
Like Pac-Man, he was a postal worker. Nobody cares, because you're who you are. Like, you know what I mean? And people out here don't.
He still worked that job.
Exactly.
That's dope.
I'm not gonna miss that check.
La Russell, like, he quit his job. Like niggas ain't like that's and those are the type of. Like, that's the type of people we got to emulate, people that's being themselves. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because that's where the success come from. Even Drake's. Like, if you see how, like, I be telling people all the time, like, Drake used to come out here, like, in his early days. Canada's, like, right there. So he used to come out here and do little shit early on. And that type of sound, like, when you're just rapping about, like, real life without all the super hood exaggerations, that's what the national audience is going to, that's what they want, you know what I mean? Like, that's
relatable.
Especially from here, you know what I mean? You got to think, people think of here, they think of money, coffee, the Seahawks. And when you're making music or you have to take that into account if you're really trying to make a business of it.
Right. Facts. Damn, that was beautifully said.
No, facts. Bro dropped some gems right there, so don't let that shit go over your head either.
I wanted to talk about working with RBM and just be able to, like, build that brand out with it's a collective. I know it's like a few people that build that machine, but like what's it like working with that team, and like are you directly a part of the team?
So basically what it was it's four of us. It's me, D Black, Rich Millionaire, Sosa, and it all started, like, we used to all, like, be in the studio. Like, when I first came home, I was a lab rat. Like, that's all I did was in the studio, like, day in, day out. Like, and everybody used to come there, like Hilly Hill, DH, Huey P. Huey P was like my first engineer. So we all be in the studio, all be at Pyramid, and it was like we was just in there hanging out, you know, drinking, politicking, figuring out what we're about to do after, and there was so much talent around. So he's like, man, we gotta do something with it. We gotta funnel this, you know, we gotta organize this, and you know, we started like, you know, like at first, you know, like it was like my Rich Millionaire was a management, you know, it's like it was a management company that me and Rich Millionaire started.
Yeah.
You know, did that for a minute. Then we was like, man, we don't know shit about managing. Like we was like, we had all these artists,
Yeah.
like literally we had a whole bunch of artists, like, and we was like, it was just a lot, you know, it was a whole lot,
Yeah.
and you wasn't getting that gratification from it, like it wasn't, you know what I mean, like it wasn't making sense.
Mm-hmm.
So then we was like, okay, we're gonna kind of like follow the BMF blueprint, kind of, you know what I mean, where we're gonna own the event space, you know, like we're gonna throw all these dope events, and now we could play our music. So now we got we you know, we have the audience, you know, we got all these dope events, we got the DJs, so now all our music is getting played, you know, we're the ones performing, you know, we're doing all this. So we did that, and now we're like on the merchandise phase, you know, we're just focusing on merch, you know, and just actually generating revenue, you know, and just being like a lot more profitable, you know, because like we was in the growth stages. And I skipped the part, but RVM is basically like a collective of four, you know, with three, you know, it's three brands. It was Members Only's, which was Sosa's brand.
Yeah.
It was Bag, you know, that's D Black's.
Yep.
And it was Rich Millionaire, which was the management company that me and Rich started.
Oh, fire.
So we all came together, made that collective, you know, and same thing, you know, like kind of like, you know, just putting on for the city, you know, like we used to everybody was always out of town. Like every event, every holiday, niggas was everywhere. She was like, man, we're boosting everybody's culture and economy. You know what I mean? Cause like literally,
so backwards.
and you know, I was fresh out. So like I used to travel, but I had travel restrictions, so I couldn't really move around. So I'd be at the house and I look on Black in Somebody's Story, I'd be like, oh, it's lit. I'm getting dressed. I'd be like, bro, where you at? He was like, Miami. I'd be like, what? I hear the same thing with something like, man, where you up? Man, I'm Atlanta. I'm like, man, we got to make Seattle look like that, man. We gotta, and it's like everybody was always everywhere else.
Yeah.
So then we all sat down, you know, and we came up, you know, we gonna give it our all. We gonna push the music. We gonna combine all our resources, put our bag together, you know, and try to make a difference. And it's dope, you know. It's like having everybody that exists, like in their own expertise, where you ain't gotta like do too much. Like
That's fire.
At first, it was kind of like all like it was all like CEOs, you know what I mean? Like everybody want to be a CEO, so it's like, man, you know. But it's like that. It didn't really work like that. So then it was like, I'm like, man, we gotta find roles. Like we gotta figure out, are we gonna keep getting each other's way? Stuff ain't gonna get done. So
were those? I was gonna ask, was those conversation stuff? Because you're all CEO. Not only are you all homies, but you're all like making money and are able to like make money like outside of the collective.
Exactly.
So now it's like taking a bunch of people who like I run a company. Like why am I listening over here? Was that like was creating that conversation nucleus difficult?
Not really, because like we all humble for the most part.
Yeah.
And it was just natural. Like me, like if you know me, like I'm one of the most humblest people. Like I got of course I got an ego like any man, you know. I got an ego, you know, but I know how to put it to the side, you know, to be effective. Like it doesn't run me.
Right.
So like I was initially, I'm like, man, look, man, we got to figure it out. Like I'm like, I'll be the creative director. Like Real needs to be the CEO.
Yeah.
You know, Real's the oldest anyway, so like he's like the more punctual, you know, like on time, you know, like he's the more like tedious one anyway.
Yeah.
So like he needs to be the tedious. Sosa, he's like the crypto guy, you know, real estate, like his whole portfolio. Like when it comes to money, he knows that. Like man, he's the CFO. I'm the creative director, and Black is just influential. Black just do everything. You know what I mean? Like
he's the pendulum.
Yeah, he just do whatever needs else to be done. He do everything. But me, I know like I just bring ideas. You know, I bring ideas. You know, marketing. You know, advertising, promotion. Plus, I do the music. Like, I'm the only artist.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of dope. But it wasn't. You know, it was fluent. Like, it wasn't like, you know, no, I want to be the CEO. I want to. Everybody else was like, when I said it, they was like, yeah, real, you got that, real. You got it. You know, because it was a lot. You know, it's a lot. So I definitely didn't.
You
see some of these group. My phone been going off right now from the group chat like this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. I love that. I love that you guys are like took what you learned in life and was like, nah, I need to build that home. And like, I see the events. Like, I've never personally attended one, but everyone is like super packed through. I work a lot with I'm not gonna say his name because you're gonna get mad if I say it. But Franco Media.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
And you know, he works with you guys often, but like I love that there are people that I've been able to connect with that like your guys' influence like has like come full circle to me, because like he's definitely a person that has personally pushed me and like years ago like looked out for me and things of that nature. So like I love that like how you guys have inspired the city and the state like transfers in ways where like he like kind of took me under the wing very early and was very much like, go do that, push it. Like and then to learn everything that like you guys gave him that like push and like those opportunities to shoot a lot of the content.
It's crazy. He shot my first video. I took it down because it was rushed. You know what I mean? Like, it was like we had, you know, RJ Lamont is. He's a producer from Detroit, but he used to always come out here and mess with us. But I was doing music with him, and he was like, "Man, let's shoot a video." So called him up.
Yeah.
You know, he came and shot the video, and now like when I like in comparison to all my other videos, how I like it. You know, I like everything. Like, I'm real meticulous about everything in my videos, and you know, it was dope. You know, like we had Teslas and Chargers and all, but it was just rushed. You know what I mean? You know. But yeah, he shot my first video, you know.
Oh, that's fire. Hey, shout out Franco.
Yeah, most definitely. He's a hard worker, man.
He's such a hard worker.
Very dedicated.
I was just talking, he was supposed to come, we just did a live event on Friday. On Friday. And he was supposed to come take pictures and stuff. He just wanted to come pop out, you know, it's his birthday. So happy birthday. But he was just like, fuck, like I'm with my son. Like I want to like, he's always taking the time to move around and put that extra step forward. But like, obviously life always gets in the way. But shout out, I want to say your name, but I don't want the text message.
Franco.
You know?
Yeah.
Shout out Franco. I almost said it too.
Yeah,
I was about to say it just now.
I have to think like, all right. Which, all right.
You guys got bro sounding like Suge or something.
No. He
No,
just
you know
be.
Franco?
I don't
You know,
You know him. Yeah, you know him.
Oh, okay.
He just be beat like he's just like he's worked.
I'll turn
for
off
him.
my mic.
He's worked so hard to yeah.
Okay. Hey, shout out, bro. Okay.
That's why I turned off my
He worked so hard
mic.
to like keep his enigma.
He who shall not be named.
Exactly.
Voldemort.
That's definitely Cuddy. But I wanted to. Were you making music before you went in, or did it start afterwards?
To be honest, like I was locked up, and like I was running across like a lot of little underground rappers in there, and I didn't really know them because I had been locked up. But everybody's like, "Oh, that's Whoopty Whoop. Oh, that's," and these were my partners, you know. So they'll be in there rapping, and I'd be like, "No, you should say this," and they'll be in there. And like one of my cellies was a rapper, you know, so he'd be like, nigga, if you should just rap. Nigga, why you keep telling me what I should say? You know what I mean? So I was like, nigga, I can rap, you know, but I always be playing. So he's like, so I started writing something because I used to always like write letters and poetry and shit.
Yeah.
And it was cool, you know. And he was like, man, you can really rap, you know, but I didn't like my rap voice, you know. I was like, my voice too deep, man. I'm not doing it. So then I just kind of like started gaining the confidence and courage and taking it serious. Then when I got out, I was on house arrest, and I was just I would just leave and go to the studio, and just being in the studio locked in and doing like all the little challenges. And when I was doing it, I was getting so many reviews and so many people was tapping in. And, you know, and I was fresh. I've been gone for 9-10 years. So I'm meeting people that only know me through the music. Like they're like, that's all they know about me. And they're dialed in, you know, they're like, man, when you dropping? Like, when you dropping? When you, that kind of like pushed me, you know what I mean? Like that reception, you know, that support pushed me. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this shit serious and kind of like try to provide a blueprint. Like if you actually go all in and take it serious and be business minded and have a team around you, you know, what you can actually do. So then it's like, you don't have to mirror all these other different places, because that blueprint ain't gonna work because we're not them other places. Right. Like we don't, like if you a drill rapper right now, you don't have Lil Durk backing you to where he can just sign you. Like you don't have no, like our money's not like in drill. You know what I mean? Like that's true. You know, like so a lot of times people do stuff and it's like that's not where the support's at. You see who's getting the backing, you see who's getting the support. Like, you know what I mean? Like you gotta. So I've been kind of like trying to stay true to who I am, but still being professional, you know, and having a strategy behind it.
No, that's so smart. I mean, like if you're gonna do it and if you're gonna operate in the business of music, you definitely got to understand both sides. So I think that's very important to like not only know what your region listens to, but also like what people here sound like and look like. If I see that you're a Washington artist, there's certain words I need to hear you say. There's certain places I need to see you at, and like depending on where you fall in our culture of like personality types and things, like I know how like if you're a street dude, I know how Washington street dudes look. It's levels to the expectation. You know? Exactly. Yeah. So like there's an optic that I need to be like, I need to see you in a puffer. If you claim you do something outside, you need to be in a puffer because that's the only way you can really be outside here. Like
what do you say like the 5 things you would need to see? Like like lyrical content. Like what would you want to hear? Like if somebody's rapping from Seattle, like 5 things and it'll be believable. Like
I would say
he said a good one. Environment, definitely.
For sure.
You gotta be you have to have a girl in your video that look like she's from Bellevue. What else?
Local brands. I feel like if you're tapped in truly with the culture, is local brands, streetwear.
For me, and it's also like how you associate yourself with money. Like I know there's a lot of people here who have we're a state that gets a lot of money. Like everyone, there's very few people here that's like here and actually like pushing shit that's broke. Like so I need to see optically, I know what like a Washington dude who gets money here looks like. It's like there's a certain sort of like aesthetic of like either high fashion or how you mix your fashion. Like, is your belt real? Does it look real? Like, do you got a watch? Do you wear your watch? You know, do you got a chain? We don't do hella chains, so you might have 2 nice chains that you really flex, and if you going outside with the homies, it might be the bigger one than the little one, but like there's just certain sort of like feel that Washington gives of like for me, it's an effortless swag that it's like, I don't got to talk to you about what I'm doing or what I'm wearing, but you see it. Yeah. You know, because it's like, it's this, it's just this little touch.
I think like how we articulate, like, I feel like we've been like dumbing ourselves down and people be talking and I'd be like, I know you're making yourself talk because we got some good school. Exactly. Like we're really smart. Like if somebody like act like they don't,
IB school, stop playing.
Somebody will act like they don't know something. I know they know it. Just like when I just said the little Harry Potter joke. You know, people niggas be like, who? What you like, nigga? You know, like
exactly.
Yeah, you know that's an HP man, that Harry Potter man. Like, man, come on.
Get a pizza day. You read that book. You read that book. That was Pizza Day book.
They was playing that in audiobooks at Dunlap.
Pizza days, bro.
Thick ass
come on, the all day reading days. You bring your shit from home, beanbag. I'm not doing shit all day. We're reading.
How many pages we need for it?
Yep. I'm gonna get it done.
Count mine.
Hey, I was on
Pizza on
team.
Friday,
I was
right?
on Team Reed, so I feel y'all. Like,
Man,
You was easy.
brother, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you still wanted to touch on or places to go?
I think we did a great job today. We're definitely gonna get All Pro go back on the on the podcast.
Yes.
So we can actually unravel the whole story and get you back on the platform. Before I do take us out though, boys, do you guys have anything you want to relay to your friends and family on the other side of the camera?
It was two things I want to speak on. One, just speaking on just like alignment in itself, and just like when you're doing the right things, the right people and right everything come to you naturally. You don't even have to look for them, bro. Like even with me and Pro, you feel me? Like I would say our first interaction was maybe 4 weeks ago down in Portland.
Yeah.
Trap Kitchen. Yeah. That's the thing. Back to what I was saying. I don't have to know you, bro. All I need to know is that you're from Washington and you're trying to do something for the betterment of not only yourself, but the people that, you feel me?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I already seen, bro. He's with my bro Shadiq. Come on. It's good.
Yep.
We're downstairs. The stage is good. You don't have we're up here, bro. We're both from Washington. It don't matter, bro.
Yeah.
You're here. And then when the shit happened with the show and all that comes about, you feel me, and just alignment with all that, it was perfect timing once you hit me. Because you feel me?
Because actually Sosa sent me that. He was like, bro, you should get on this. I'm like, man, who's doing it? He's like, Cuddy from Converge. I'm like, man, I think I just met him. Then I seen your page and I hit you. I was like, damn, it's crazy. This is a small world.
Come on. And I would have never knew that was the thing, bro. And so it's like, and something happened literally the same day you hit me, bro,
I know,
hours before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, bro, that just be showing you, bro, God be working, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like God knew that part was going to happen there, but then already had a plan for me to figure it out 3 hours later. I'm like, oh, it's crazy you hit me, bro. Bet, can you just hit me right now? It's good, you feel me? So it's just taking account of that and really just making that a prominent thing, bro. When you're doing what you love doing, no alternative motives, no trying to just be yourself, be true to what you are, who you are, and what it is that you see yourself doing when you close your eyes, bro, and everything else will work out. And that's one thing that I've learned with this, and we're living proof of the shit, just the story I explained to you, bro, and that shit happens more often than not. Being able to get on the platform with you guys with this to promote the show. Me and you been locked in since 8th grade.
Exactly.
You feel me? So it's alignment with shit, bro. We're both doing what it is that our purpose is serving. You feel me? You guys now have a platform for a podcast. I'm doing what I'm doing that gives you product or something to even talk about on your podcast. You see how the shit, you see how the math is mathing, bro? Like, you don't have to make it hard. We don't have to reinvent the wheel, bro. Just do what it is that you love doing. And trust the fact that the next man or your partner or the person to your left or right is doing the same thing.
Facts.
And then support them in it. Even when it don't align with necessarily what you're doing, it will down the road. However, what they're doing right now, support it. That's why when it comes to your podcast, you know how many episodes you guys have had so far?
You know?
112.
12.
And this is what, 113?
Yes, sir.
Okay, bet. So I didn't take for me to now just start supporting. I've been supporting it since the 112 episodes ago, bro. I didn't know when I was going to get on this shit, but I can sit there and watch it like, damn, I'm trying to get on there.
Yeah.
And I'm not there yet. You feel me? How can I support? What can I do now until what I'm doing puts me in a position to be where it aligns? You feel me? So that's what I want people to really take hold of. And then make sure that you're there. You feel me? Ticketweb.com.
Come on.
Search Familia the Showcase, and the ticket link is right there. You can follow me at CuddyThaSensei.
Man, you don't want to miss it, man. Come on.
Bro, get there before 7. I don't care. We are smacking you in the mouth from start to finish. We have bass kids kicking it off with the DJ set. All the shit, bro. We're not playing with you guys. It's everyone who you love. It's all the people who you listen to.
Facts.
Just show up. I don't need none of the fashionably late. I want you fashionably on time. Look good and on time. You feel me? And come have a great time, bro. Safe. Again, the ticket link can be found in my bio. CuddyTha Sensei. SENSEI. You feel me? Tap in. Cuddy Productions. Tap in. It's family, bro. Everything is all resorted around family. And the betterment of everybody else, bro. It's not about me.
Thanks.
I don't care about the money. I don't care about none of that shit, bro. I care about us as a whole, as a collective. I care about people getting their just due, bro. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm gonna push.
Boost the economy.
Thank you. We're all gonna eat. The money's gonna come. It's here.
It's here.
It's here. They don't give us the money because we don't know how to act, bro.
Exactly.
You gotta think, man. If as a culture, for instance, if I blow up as an artist, now this interview, people's watching this interview.
It's going crazy.
So now this podcast is getting like. So if his shows take off, people's gonna go.
Not even if, when.
You know what I mean? Facts. You know when. You know what I mean? So now it's like everybody, you know what I mean? Like even another artist. If this artist blows up, now you have a song with this artist from the whole culture eats.
Yes.
Now you get some, you know what I mean? You have to create that activity though.
Facts.
You know? That's the whole thing, man. We got to be a part
all
of the
a
solution,
circle.
man. Feed the culture.
It's
Circle
all
of
a
life,
circle.
You feel me? We got to. Everybody.
Do you have anything you want to relate to your friends and family?
Man, All Pro Go, man. If you ain't heard me, go hear me. Alkaline out now, go stream it. You know, Fee out now, go stream it. I got the merch, man. Tap in. You know, man. Oh yeah, you know, I
Tap in.
Bless the guys with some of the merch, man. You know, a little bit. You know, we all sizes. Y'all see what's going on, man.
Wave, you feel
Come
me?
on, man. Yeah.
Stop playing with them.
Come on, man.
Stop playing.
Familia, man. Pull up, man. It's going down.
All
It's a
right.
pleasure.
Doors open at 7. The Crocodile, Seattle, First Avenue. Stop
Crocodile,
playing.
man.
Cross the
Come
street
on.
from Jerk Shack.
That
Come
ain't no little venue.
Hello.
Man. The Crocodile, man. That's where all the big wigs come in. The Crocodile,
Hello.
man. Come on.
KWJT, you've been grooving with the South, man. We got Curtis, man. We got Pro. We got Corey. And Tavares.